I don't even have music playing for you guys. Hold on. I'm doing so bad as a streamer. I'm not late. I'm not late. You are. You are. You got the notification late, and I don't really know what to tell you about that. Like, I guess just do better, you know? No, seriously, I woke up, I had an alarm set, and where is this video? I had a perfect playlist. Oh, I gotta look it up. I had an alarm set for 8, 8:30, and 9 because I thought that the direct was at 10.
I think I just
I'm
won
sorry.
my taxes.
Oh yeah?
I just switched from TurboTax to
Shush!
HMO
You didn't do your taxes.
You mean
You didn't do your
all this to switch?
Oh
Nope.
my gosh.
It's easy to switch from TurboTax to H&R Block.
Okay. There better not be music in the middle of my freaking stream music. I mean, ads. There better not be ads in the middle of my freaking stream music. And then I gotta have the Nintendo Direct on this one. So we're literally 5 minutes away from the Direct this morning. And I'm late to stream, of course, because I got the Treehouse Direct time. There's gonna be like a Treehouse Direct on Thursday and Friday at 10 a.m. And I got that time confused with the start time for the actual Direct. So I had an alarm set for 8, 8:30, and 9. And 9 o'clock was the latest I was going to be up because I wanted to have everything set up by 8:30 and then start streaming at 9. I initially wanted to stream at 8:30. Or I guess whenever, I don't know. If it started at 9, not if, but it's starting at 9. My initial plan, if I had remembered that crucial information, was that I was gonna start at 8:30. But because I jumped out of bed at 8:30, I was like, well, shit. We're streaming late for this one, boys. So here we are. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I gotta let me dub. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? Oh. I sound so smooth and so crisp. It's okay, shut up. You couldn't hear. So, in my last not my last direct, but in my last live stream, I streamed the previous Nintendo Direct for the Switch 1, the last round of Switch 1 games, and I watched it over. You couldn't hear shit unless you had the volume at max. You couldn't hear me, you couldn't hear the video. So I went and tweaked some settings, and now everything sounds perfect, and I could cry. I pretty much just copy and pasted all of my settings and my filters for my mic over from my OBS, my Streamlabs OBS, because I use OBS to record my videos, and then I use Streamlabs to stream on Twitch. So a little bit of information now that you know as to how it's working. Okay, give myself a little fake view right here. That's me. That view is me. Watch that go away in like 5, 4, 3, 2. If it doesn't go away, I'm just going to assume that it's now an actual person. And then I'm going to get my hopes up when it's not. It'll go away. It'll go away. I just closed the app on my phone, so it should go away. I just wanted to hear how smooth and how crisp I sound. Oh my. Yeah. Hey, listen, we got one more minute. We got one more minute. I would have had time to do a 60 seconds. Oh, I'm creaming. Oh, I'm creaming. Oh. I would have had time to do a bingo card again, but I didn't have time to do a bingo card. So here we go. Oh my. Yeah. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Oh, there goes my 9 o'clock alarm. I told you. I was all mixed up this morning. But it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good morning. I got my Super Mario shirt. Listen, I only have 2 different types of Nintendo shirts. A Mario shirt and a Kirby shirt. Let's go! Whoa. Okay, they're getting fancy with the logo. Oh my goodness. It's finally here. April felt like it would be so long. Okay, Mario Kart 9. April felt like it was going to take forever to get here, and now it's literally April 2nd. Like, today is the day.
Let's go!
Oh, look at that character roster. It's pretty much the same roster that it was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, okay. Hold on. So they're taking some inspiration from Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, where like you turn into a plane and then a ship. Well, I mean, I'm gonna stop talking now. It was just the boat. You can grind on rails. You can play as the cow. You can get big. You can turn into a bull. Oh shit! Look at those costumes. I like that. I feel like the costumes are gonna be like unlockable, so to give people more incentive to actually play the game. Because in previous Mario Karts, unless you were just unlocking characters, you really Mario Kart World. Oh.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I hope you can hear it.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Jeez.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World,
I
launching
know!
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Everything that the previous game was and more, except you travel around the world.
Brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Oh.
Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Wow.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Yeah, okay. The standard.
But
What if there's like
sleep
a...
at the wheel? You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
There's gonna be like a world tour.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Oh, look at that roster. Knockout tour?
Introducing Knockout Tour.
It's like a battle royale, I'm assuming.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Oh!
Multiple checkpoints along the way.
Be better.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh, wow.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
That makes the game so competitive. Yo! Free roam.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
I mean, I guess I would never play that feature, but I could
By
see.
going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Wow.
So drive wherever your heart takes you.
So everything's becoming open world, essentially.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
We have an open world Mario
Even
Kart game
take
before
photos
GTA
together
6,
at
guys.
different locations.
Grinding on the rails is gonna be so fun.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Mario Kart World. Available on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout
Nice.
for more information in the future.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm surprised there's not a world tour
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
where you just race around all the tracks around the world.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Show me that mouse feature.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Joy-Con 2.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Tell us what it does! Sorry.
Let's take a look at some new experiences. it
I need to calm
offers.
down. Everybody's been going crazy about the C button. Why was that click so delayed? Yes, I am alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. That was me. That was you.
Oh, it's a party chat. That looks suspiciously like Discord.
Nix, I'm coming.
At that point, just add Discord onto the...
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
I'm kind of worried about the mic quality.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly.
Is that a pro
even from a
controller?
distance.
Is that a white pro
Jump on
controller?
here. Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a...
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Look at that. Oh, God.
You
Look
can
at
also
those
share your game
frames.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
They can do that?
Can do it?
you guys are just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yay!
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content.
At least you can pretty much do it with any game you're
Yeah, I
playing.
know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
I'm still tripping about those frames, man.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think
They're doing something different.
Wait.
They're trying, and that's really all that matters.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
I'm gonna make sure I'm still sounding good, still looking good.
Your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the seat button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Okay. We're sounding good. We're still
Actually,
good.
guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Why is it so delayed?
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey,
That quality!
Hello.
You know what? It's
Yo, Nick.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Good.
you can appear on
It's a
screen
start.
and video chat while
It's
playing
a
game.
start.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test?
I need to not be so critical,
No.
Here's how it looks.
because I know people are gonna try to chop my head off.
There you go. I bet you like that.
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
That looks good.
okay. No,
Yeah, that
wait.
looks good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe
Let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
Just use Discord. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Just use Discord.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The
It's a
camera you saw
Nintendo
in the
Switch
trailer
2
was the Nintendo Switch
camera.
2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Ends March 31st.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Yeah?
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Oh!
Shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game.
Oh!
With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
They did this
You
shit
can
on the
share a game
DS, and
with
I
up to
don't
3
know
other
why.
systems at a time.
They didn't just
Game
bring
Share
it.
also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting
Does
with
that
the
also
free update for
require an
Far Cry
online
games
account?
51 worldwide classics on Nintendo Switch.
I own that game.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Unironically, I have that game.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Let's go!
Please take a look.
This is an hour-long direct. We're just getting started.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Nice.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second.
Nice.
Smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Could have been an OLED.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Okay, we like that.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Oh, that is awesome.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Mouse controls.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games.
Wow.
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Talk more about that.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural.
All right, let me calm down. They're most likely going to
modes.
talk about important features. Built-in mic for easy voice chatting.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via
I
game chat.
really don't think I'm ever going to use this.
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Is Nintendo also releasing their own headphones? Their own Bluetooth headphones? Oh, I like that. I like that.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting the USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay. Okay. Now I fucks with that. I see the vision.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
You're fucking with me.
That of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
You're fucking with
Reading
me.
and writing data is also faster.
Whoa. 4K, so do I believe that?
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
Do
for
I believe
compatible
that?
Games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Wow.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
256 gigabytes is
performance
insane. It's not the most, obviously, that you're gonna get, but like for a Nintendo console, that's a lot of storage space.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
We knew that
Physical
already.
and digital games are supported.
Wow. Because I currently have a 2 terabyte SSD, or 2 terabyte SD card, micro SD card in my Switch right now. Do you know how many games well, okay. I'm going to talk about that later.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
It's a whole new console.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Wow.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
That's cool. They're taking very much inspiration from
standing over
Astro's
here.
Playroom.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
I was like, Because a lot of people were talking about how there
are
was.
a lot of question mark icons
Hold on.
here.
I'm just gonna
Let's
save my
examine
thoughts
them.
for later.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Okay.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Wow. I can't wait to play Civilization 7 on my
Combining the
Nintendo
mouse
Switch
controls
2.
and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid?
So please check it out if you're interested.
I mean, Astro's Playroom came with the system,
Now,
but okay.
I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid?
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
It's red.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Hell yeah.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Of course.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Wait, micro X. Whoa.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Dude.
There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
Dude.
We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
That's so
We're
far
very much looking
away.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait.
It's not
just a
that
bit
far away.
longer.
I said the same thing about April, and we're. That's 2 months. I can
Broadly
survive 2
speaking,
months.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
You can play 3 games at
The
once?
first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
What do you mean compatible?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
We expected
unique
this.
ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super
Jamboree
Mario Party
TV?
Jamboree.
Wait, what? I don't like how it's so delayed.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Oh.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
That's gonna be so fun, but also so stupid.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time.
That camera quality is
Or
insane.
Your friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse control.
They took my 2 terabytes away from me.
With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Interesting.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
We were expecting Breath of the Wild. Is Tears of the Kingdom... Oh!
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
I'm gonna be honest, can you show me a side-by-side?
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Oh?
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Well, at that point, just look up a guide, I guess.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Interesting.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Can I get a side-by-side of these 2 games?
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
So did the version that we saw in the last Direct, was that the Nintendo Switch edition, or was that Nintendo Switch 2? Because it kind of looked just like
In addition
this.
to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay.
Oh, that's sick! I didn't even think about that for FPS
you
games.
Can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
Oh,
Choose
wow.
from these 2 modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Okay.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which
Okay!
is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Wow. Okay, the game
Nintendo
looks
Switch
better.
2 edition games you just saw will be available as
It
both physical
looks
and
a bit
digital
better that
versions.
way.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
So realistically, I would be purchasing
introduce a brand new
3
game featuring mouse
upgrade
controls
packs
with
because
the
I
Joy-Con
have
2 controllers.
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Mario
take a
Party
look.
Jamboree. But I really only play Mario Party Jamboree. So you kind of just have to be smart about it and play what, you know, you can afford, honestly. Ain't no way. Ain't no way they have a wheelchair simulator. What the fuck is this? Drag X Drive? Or Drag and Drive? I don't know. What are you going for here, Nintendo? Bro! Low-key though. Low-key? I might. Wow, okay. They really took some time to think about this. This is what I want to see in the next 2K game. Wheelchair accessibility.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
Wow.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, Elden Ring. A lot of people were expecting Elden Ring, and if we see Elden Ring here, we're definitely gonna see Final Fantasy VII remake, maybe not rebirth. I don't see why they would put remake on the Switch too, though, because rebirth is here, so they might as well put rebirth instead of remake. Do remake and rebirth. I just know rebirth came out like 3 years after remake, so it's more powerful. Remake came out on the PS4. Tarnished edition. What does that mean?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Okay.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを
I'm more of a Mortal Kombat guy myself. If you can show me, oh, there's amiibo for it. Wow, they're really going all in on this. Third-party developers said, look at the Switch's success. Now we really got to jump on the Switch too.
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
Give me an upgraded version of Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch and maybe I'll think about it.
From humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money.
I don't know why my video is delayed, but I don't want to I don't want to restart the. We're just gonna deal with it. It's not that noticeable.
Will be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children bring hope.
Damon Ex Machina.
Don't they?
Titanic Shion?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super
Split
excited for
Fiction!
Nintendo Switch 2.
It's such a good game!
It's a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me.
It's such a good game.
Course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Me and my friend Mallory are currently in the process of playing it on my YouTube channel.
We're bringing fans together across the world.
It's so good.
Pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Was Hogwarts Legacy not already on the Switch 1?
You'll be immersed in the
That's probably a stupid question, but was it not already on the Switch 1?
Mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
Dude, how old is Tony Hawk now? This guy's been alive since... Hold on, I'm actually curious now. He's not that old, like at all. He's not old at all, actually. He's 56.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title,
Wow.
Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
James Bond. That was right. Holy shit.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh, wait, Bravely Default?
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Finally! I was asking for this in my last in the Nintendo Direct.
Based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own.
Oh, hell yeah.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And
For
all new minigames with unique ways to play.
For some reason, I thought it was going to be a Final Fantasy IX remake. Because a lot of people have been talking about that. There's been...
Flying Fairy HD Remastered.
Oh, wow.
Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Nice. So now we have Bravely Default 1 and 2 on the Switch, thankfully. I need to get a new chair. It's storming outside, and I'm risking all my biscuits doing the stream during a storm. I could lose power at any second.
More games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay. So that's why the click is so delayed, is because the whole video is delayed. Kill me now.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Oh, it's a Tears of the Kingdom prequel.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Okay.
That must mean this really is the past.
Oh, it's a new Hyrule Warriors. I should have expected that. Because we got a Hyrule Warriors for, it was like, I think it was either a prequel or a sequel. Not really a sequel, but like an after story for Breath of the Wild. Should have expected Hyrule Warriors, but I didn't. I was like, what? They're doing an actual game? Age of Imprisonment. So we have Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment. Coming this winter.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, Lord.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
DS. Oh.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube.
Okay.
Originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
Just give me a Wind Waker remake.
Across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and
Ooh.
a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Oh, wow, okay.
Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
So when do we get DS on the Nintendo Switch Online service?
Races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Hang on, I'm having a very hard time getting over the delay. I think I messed it up when I did something.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Hang on.
More titles will be added in the future.
Okay.
Nintendo GameCube.
Fixed it.
Nintendo Classics. The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
There's a C button on the GameCube controller too.
A dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Wasn't there already
It can
one?
connect wirelessly and also has a C button
Okay,
to
well, that,
quickly
yeah.
access game
Whatever.
chat.
Whatever.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
DS.
Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
DS. Ah, Deltarune. I was like, wait, Undertale? I don't think there's it kind of sucks that there's not as much hype for Deltarune as there was for Undertale, and I think it's just because of how long it's taken for the development of the game. Like when you do something chapter based, it's bound to lose its momentum at some point. And I think that's exactly what happened with Deltarune, because I remember when so many people were very excited for chapter 1 of Deltarune, and then chapter 2 took a while. And honestly, when the game first came out, I was still in high school.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow.
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
And it looks good.
It's still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch.
What did I say?
Of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
What did I say? I can't wait to play Civilization 7 on my Nintendo Switch.
Guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Because you can use the mouse, yeah.
Players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
Like that's perfect
Civ
for
7 launches
Switch
on
2.
the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Wow. Okay, now the audio is ahead.
I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome!
Hello?
Nailed it!
Hello?
Hook, line, and sinker.
Hello?
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
No.
We have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Okay, so it's not just me. It's out of sync for everybody. Oh, I was worried. I thought I was doing something wrong. I knew I was chill.
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan favorite elements. We're still working on the game. And we're excited
Oh
to share more
no.
in the future.
We broke Nintendo, dude. No. Okay, wait. We're back to Civ 7 now. Nintendo tweaking. It's so far behind. Oh, Lord.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players.
It's not even in sync.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG.
Oh God, they're bringing Cyberpunk to the Switch too? It couldn't even run on a PS4.
City of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Switch 2 on launch day.
This is wild. I've never actually seen this happen during an event before.
Nintendo Switch 2で Final Fantasy 7 リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
I hear Final Fantasy 7.
本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた
We're missing so much goodness.
作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7
Cyberpunk looks very different. I don't think this is Cyberpunk.
Switch 2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Okay, now we're back. The desync is crazy. Okay, we're back. That was wild. Puyo Puyo Tetris! I remember that was like one of the only games that I had on the first Switch when it first came out. Ew, Star Wars Outlaws. We're not done, are we? This feels like we're done. And these are mostly games. Reanimal? What kind of little nightmares? These are mostly games that we saw during the Nintendo Switch Direct last week. Human Fall Flat 2, let's go.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
But then we still have more from first party, right? White hair. This is definitely an RPG. Or not an RPG, what the hell?
I give you my blood.
It's not Final Fantasy.
I give you my life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't know what this
To
is.
humanity's very dusk.
Oh, wait. Bloodborne? I don't know anything about FromSoft games except like Elden Ring. This does not look like Bloodborne. What am I looking at? Terrifying. Do I have to fight that? Is anybody else talking about the delay? Like, there's still a delay in audio. Now the chat's gone. YouTube chat is gone.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What the fuck is this? If this is a new game, just say so, because I've never seen or heard of this before.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Okay, FromSoft. Damn, all the good stuff is in 2026. Tomodachi Life.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
More Switch 2 news. Give me
In addition to what you saw today,
give me a price.
Our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Give me a price tag.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch price tag. New Kirby game. This could potentially be a new Smash too. This looks like some cinematic shit for a Smash Bros game. But I'm not gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna get anybody's hopes up. Oh, it's just a new Kirby. Everybody calm down, it's a new Kirby. Kirby joins Mario Kart. Could you imagine? Kirby Air Ride? Air Riders. Oh!
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
I never heard of this game.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Give me a price. Can I at least get a price? Was this Pikmin 5? Donkey Kong? It's Donkey Kong. Wow, they're really leaning into that that original Donkey Kong design. That Super Mario, the Mario movie design too. Oh, is this game gonna be open world too? Are we also getting an open world Donkey Kong game? I mean, open world is the way to go in the future. Oh, you get 2D and 3D sections? I can't see his face like that and not imagine Seth Rogen voicing him for anything. Personally, for me, there was more excitement for the Nintendo Switch Direct and more excitement for the first half of the Switch 2 Direct, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Just because I have never played a Kirby game, I've never played a Donkey Kong game. None of those games really piqued my interest. Oh, wow.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Oh, so far, so we're not done. We're not done. Yes!
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
What day is that? Is that a Friday? That better be a
Here are
Friday.
the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2.
That's a Thursday.
As well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Ooh!
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've
It's a
covered a
Thursday.
lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
No! Give me a
We'll have to
price!
wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch
Give me a
2.
price tag. Give me a pre-order date.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Price tag pre-order? None of that? Like, are you serious? Dude! Right, like, where's the price? No, now chat's blowing up. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy that there's no price or anything being shown. Like, they had every opportunity to show the price and they didn't do that for some reason. Hold on, everybody, calm down. Stop typing. Price, low-key mid. So I'm not gonna say that this announcement was mid because it was definitely, like I said in the last live stream that I did for the Nintendo Direct, you can never make everyone happy. I'm learning that as a content creator. And as a game development studio, you really can't make everyone happy. Like, for me, I was most excited to see Mario Kart World. I was most excited to see the release date. and the features for the Switch, and you know, all the things that could possibly be done. Like, there's so many games that are on PC right now that you can now play on the Switch thanks to the mouse features. And I think it's just like, the first half was more exciting for me. I probably, if I weren't live streaming, probably would have, if I had known in hindsight, probably would have stopped watching after, you know, a certain point in the stream. It, like I said, Kirby never really did it for me. There was never really anything for me in a Donkey Kong game. I don't know what it is. It's just not my type of game, you know? So, hold on. Let's rehash this. Let's cover it again. I wonder if that lag is going to show up in the after video.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale.
This old tattered man. Off they went armed with...
No, that was just, all that lag and that delay was just the live stream. I think we just had too many people watching at once. Okay, so we saw Mario Kart World, which I'm actually really surprised that there's not a World Tour feature, because, I mean, World Tour, you can call it whatever you want, but essentially it's just playing through all the races in one game, which is something that you could already do in Mario Kart 8, and it was just setting how many tracks you could play. I think it was like 64 tracks, and you could do all 64 in one game. But, like, that was a perfect opportunity for them to just call it World Tour mode or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so we saw Mario Kart, where do I get the title? Saw Mario Kart World. And then we saw some enhanced versions of, oh no, we saw the C button first. Which, can we just talk about the frames for a second?
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. We've new experience.
Was you so quick?
It looks really good. It looks fine here. Everything looks good up until they start sharing games. until they start screen sharing.
Nix, I'm coming for you. Come on, no.
This guy also.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
He looks like a friend of mine who I met back in like my brief acting period. I genuinely thought that was him, because we actually met, you know, through acting. We were on set for a small show, and I don't know if he still does it. I don't know if he still acts. I know he models now, but like, this looks like him, and it threw me off at first.
Come on, no.
So unrelated, but I just had to throw that one out there.
Introducing Game.
Hear me?
Able to communicate with friends and family. Your voice is recognized by
The mic. I want to talk about the mic because I've never used a mic for game chat on any console. The PS5 has a built-in mic on its controller, and I've never used it because either I'm already on a Discord call, or I use Discord, or I FaceTime a friend, I call a friend. I have never once thought it a good idea to use a microphone, a built-in microphone, on a game console. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust you'd be hearing my voice in like the 5th dimension or something.
microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind.
And then claiming that you can still be heard even with background noise. There's something about that one that I'm kind of iffy about too.
When it's noisy,
Hit by a boat. Okay, nice.
it's letting you easily and turn on
Yeah, no. Everything was fine until screen sharing.
game screen sharing.
Look at it.
There we go. You can also share your game screen.
Look.
Just like go on top of
I'm not shitting on it. I want to make this clear that I'm not shitting on it. It is a step. Nintendo is bringing back a lot of features that, you know, were sorely missed in the old days. Like, where's it at? Being able to game share. You could do this on the DS with certain games that you didn't have. And I can't remember if it was like a Wii thing and a Wii U thing, because I wasn't too heavily into the Wii. I owned a Wii, but for the most part, I mained my DS for everything. Because as a kid, you know, like I'm either in school or I'm on the road. Parents are taking me to grocery shopping trips and stuff like that. So I brought my DS with me a lot. And I remember in one of the Mario DS games, you could share any game that you had that somebody else didn't have. And this is a DS feature back in the early 2000s.
One person owns a compatible game.
And it's really something that should have already been on the Switch. But I do like how it's compatible with any Switch console and not just a Switch 2 thing. I know it'll be Wi-Fi based, and that's going to be a big problem for everybody. What would you be able to game share Mario Odyssey for, though? Game share will be available. Yeah.
Starting with
What would you be able to game share these two games for? I don't know much about Captain Toad. But I'm pretty sure these are single player experiences. The only thing multiplayer, or I guess co-op, about Super Mario Odyssey is one player plays as Cappy. Super Mario 3D World. No, yeah. You're right. You can play with more than one person in 3D World. I was thinking about Bowser's Fury. Specifically just Bowser's Fury. Okay. I guess I'm still confused about the game share for Mario Odyssey, but whatever.
a free update for Clubhouse Games 51.
This is going to be fun. Because I know a lot of these games, some of them do require you to have like your own screen so that you can pick a card or something like that, you know, make strategic plays, but this will be nice. And they talked about the bigger screen. I'm actually very surprised that right. My thing about the 256 gigabytes. No, because they're fucking with me. They're actually pissing me off with that shit. Wait, Fire Emblem Engage. Are they showing us? Hold on.
56 gigabytes of internal storage. 8 times that.
Hold on. Are they showing us? No, that's Smash Ultimate. That's Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Metopia. The 256 gigabytes. At first, I thought that was gonna be like a big jump, but when you really think about it, 256 gigabytes is not gonna be enough either. And the fact that they are essentially removing the ability to use, I don't want to take it out and then mess up. Hold on. Is there a way to safely remove an SD card from your Switch console? I don't know. I'm just going to do it. Fuck it, we ball. So, this is not an Express. Oh, I don't even think. Focus. 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 Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me switch scenes. Focus. Come on, you're so close. You're like right there. Okay, whatever. Anyways, this is not a SD card express. It's not a micro SD express. The problem with that is, okay, well, it's a 1 terabyte. Sorry, not a 2 terabyte. But the problem with that is I spent over $100 on that 1 terabyte micro SD card. And so now I have to go out and spend another 100 on a express micro SD card because I know that 256 gigabytes is not going to be enough. Games are going to get larger in size because they're going to be a larger scale. With the Switch 1, the games weren't so power heavy. You couldn't play in 1080p or 4K. With the games being able to do that on a Switch 2 now, they're going to need to be larger storage spaces. This is why games are getting larger in the first place, is because the graphics and the power required to play these games is increasing as well. On the PlayStation, it came with like, I think it was 500 gigabytes, and that was not enough. I needed to go out and get a 2 terabyte SSD. I also have a hard drive plugged into the back of it, and I'm still running out of storage space. Games are just going to get larger. So initially, when I saw this 256 gigabyte storage increase, I thought, wow, that's going to be a big deal. That's a massive jump. You're talking like an extra 200 plus gigabytes of storage space. But then look at these games. I mean, I know this is just a visual representation, but think about this. This is probably like the smallest file size that you're going to have to download on a Switch. This is probably maybe a gigabyte. Something like a Switch 2 edition for Xenoblade Chronicles X, for example, might end up being 10 gigabytes. Think about that. Think about 256 gigabytes with 10 gigabytes being taken up by one game. This looks larger than this one, so maybe like 12 gigabytes for another game. You're going to quickly run out of that 256 gigabyte storage because you wanted to download 50 games on your console. We'll see. We'll have to see what the storage size is going to look like for future games, but
storing your game down.
Yeah, 200, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It is a massive improvement in storage space. But you got to think about the downside to it and the fact that the storage required for a game is also going to increase. That's all I'm saying.
Internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing.
Yeah. The fan cooling is going to be nice, especially if everything is going to be running at like a higher power. Hang on, let's see. They showed a little bit of the UI.
Storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
We also
for storing your game downloads, save data, and
we also didn't see any eShop UI. We didn't see any home screen. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be shown at the Treehouse the next 2 days, which I'm not going to be live streaming because those are supposed to be like 4 to 5 hours each, and I don't really have a lot of time in my morning before I have to get ready for my actual job that's going to be making money. Please follow, please subscribe on my YouTube channel. But
and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K support, that's nice.
Use the Nintendo.
Of course, you have to have a 4K supported TV, which I do. I'm just kind of worried because PlayStation, I think it was, promised 8K on the PS5, and it can't do that. So I'm kind of worried.
Switch to dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4.
It looks like taking the dock back off is a lot easier though. Because right now you kind of have to like, actually, never mind. I'm tweaking. Forget I said anything. There's a LAN, HDMI out, AC adapter. It's pretty much the same thing that we have on this one. Oh, there's no there's no USB on the back anymore. There's an HDMI out, there's an AC adapter, and then there's a USB on the back of the original Switch dock. But there's no USB on the back of this one. I didn't even think about that. Where am I? Because before you could pair, there's also USB ports on the side of the dock too, so that you could pair a Switch or fuck
is also fast.
Hold on.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable.
I'm sorry.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
Are there no
for
USB
compatible
ports
games.
anymore? Oh yeah, there. Okay, I saw them on the side there. All right, we're fine then. There didn't really need to be a USB port on the back of the console anyways, so.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
I really like this new dock. It looks so sleek and smooth, and just like the rounded edges right here. There better be music. There's themes. Themes are here. Mii's. They're not removing the Mii's. We still have themes, but you better actually give me themes. So we have 720p HD, 1080p full HD, 440p. I don't know what this is. And then we have 2164K. Let me see. Dock output information, audio.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Am I gonna have to clean my fans up? Look at it, chat. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. That's nice. And then people were talking about how there was going to be like a new game to show off some of the features of the new Joy-Cons. And in my mind, I was kind of just thinking, well, what if Nintendo did something like an Astro's Playroom? What if they gave us like a little Astro's Playroom tech demo where you could get some information on like the different features and you can really feel the game? But for this to be paid, you money hungry pieces of shit, Nintendo, just pack it in with the game. Like, this is not even a full game. You could have easily packed this in like a Wii Sports kind of thing. Wii Sports was a game that you could play for hours with, at least Wii Sports Resort. Like the original Wii Sports, after playing Wii Sports, it's playing Wii Sports Resorts versus playing Wii Sports. It's night and day. You can easily tell that there's a difference. Like, you have more playtime with Resort than you do with the original Wii Sports. There's like 4 games on Wii Sports. But this could have easily been packed in with the console.
Everyone, join me inside the game.
This is not even a game. So many people are going to skip out on this because it's paid. And unless you're charging me like $4.99 for it, I don't even know if I would pay that. But it kind of just depends. I mean, this is like an info game. I don't know, man.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
It looks good.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system with magnets.
The mouse feature is going to be so nice. I don't think that I'm going to be playing any PC first games. Like, I'm definitely not going to buy Civilization 7 on a Switch. If I'm going to get something like that, I already have a PC. So this is the mouse is pretty much for like games, first party and third party games that require it. But also it's for like people who don't own a PC who want to play PC specific games. I can't imagine all of Steam's library is going to be ported to the Switch, but games like Civilization 7, hold on. Let me switch to Steam. take a look at some games from my own Steam library, actually, that might even be able to be ported. We could get games like 60 Seconds. I mean, you really don't even need a controller for that one, or I mean a mouse. Let's see. Games like Content Warning and Lethal Company, again, not really games that require a mouse. I don't know. A difficult game about climbing could come to Switch 2. I don't know. A lot of these games could easily be played without a mouse. I mean, The Sims, you could easily play The Sims now. That'll be fun. Supermarket Simulator is getting really popular. They could actually port the official version, because there's a lot of Supermarket Simulator clones on the eShop right now. Terraria would be more fun to play. I've tried playing oh my gosh, trying to play Terraria on the Switch or on any handheld console is a nightmare, because it's more easy to direct your mouse in the direction that you want to, like, mine and attack. But on a Switch or even a Steam Deck, it's so weird. Let me see. Let me look at my wish list. Civ 7. I could see Date Everything coming to Switch 2. Night of the Consumers. Again, these are indie games though. Like, Night of the Consumers is an indie game. I don't really see that coming to the Switch, but with mouse capabilities on the Joy-Cons now, anything is free game. You could genuinely have any game come out on the Switch now, like simulator games that require you to, like, stuff like this. Like a lot of drag and drop stuff. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, as far as, I mean, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of games that truly need a mouse. We could get Marvel Rivals on the Switch too. Wow. Did I have any other talking points? Welcome Tour. Definitely inspired by Astro's Playroom, and I fucks with it. Paid digital only is paid. Could have been free. Not even a full game. It's paid. You're making me pay for a tech demo. And then I also wanted to look at the comparison. Same size, same everything. But of course it's red now, so a lot of people are going to be able to tell the difference between the two games. And it has a Nintendo Switch 2 logo on it. That's obvious. Oh, this pissed me off, dude.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards.
So what do I do with my micro SD card that I have now?
Faster data reading speeds.
Because realistically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all of my games that I currently have on my Switch 1 over to my Switch 2. And now I just have a 1 terabyte micro SD card that's going to collect dust, essentially. Like, I could sell it, but that seems so ridiculous to me. Why? Sure, for it to read and write faster. But now I have to spend more money.
Next up is additional storage.
That is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards...
Like, what the fuck, dude? That is the biggest problem here. Is that you can't... I spent over $100 on a 1 terabyte micro SD card for my current Switch, and I can't use it on the new one. You're gonna make me go out and spend another additional $100 and some on another 1 terabyte micro SD card because I can't use the original one? This is blasphemous. And I know what you're thinking. Again, you're probably thinking, the 256 gigabyte is enough. It's not. Game file sizes are going to get larger. That 256 is going to go away in like 7 games. You're going to lose 100 gigabytes just downloading 5. I don't know. I don't know because, you know, Nintendo does things different. They do things their own way, but I also know that they're still a company. They're still an organization. They like to make money, which is exactly why this happened. So, not shitting on anybody, but
you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new...
I knew this was the new controller when we saw it in this section.
All right, let's keep...
Look at that. There is no Pro controller that looks like that. And then if you zoom in and enhance, you probably could have seen the C button on the top. Let's see, where was I at? Oh, never mind. The C button is in the middle. Where was the C button on the top of something else? Audio jack. Okay, I would probably trust the chat system more with headphones connected rather than using the controller speakers. That horrible idea. Horrible idea. But I do like how Nintendo is making games more fun with, you know, the camera. Jamboree TV is going to be a good idea because it kind of just feels more interactive, you know? It's kind of going to feel, especially if you're playing online. I can't imagine using any of this shit playing in a party of 7 people in the same room. Because what would be the point? The camera's going to try to track me, but then pick up somebody sitting on the couch way over there. But it kind of just, it feels like the Wii. It feels like some crazy shit that they would do with the Wii. And I like that. I like that the Switch 2, because of the Switch 1's success, popularity for the Switch 2 has blown it into a much bigger proportion. And it just feels like this is a collective of so many different things from the past. Like Nintendo bringing back some of the features that were originally on the DS and some features that would have been on the Wii. Like, this is just some funny, wacky shit that they would do with the Wii. I think after the Wii U did its thing and like people, they didn't market it well. After the Wii U wasn't marketed so well, they were so scared to try new things with the Switch, which is probably why we didn't get any themes, why we didn't get any theme or home screen music. The Switch 1 is very bland. And it's because they were so scared to try new things. But with the Switch 2, because they know that it's going to work, because they know people are going to buy a Switch 2, with how much hype there was surrounding it, they're willing to try new things with the camera and with the C button, the game chat. It's kind of nice to see that Nintendo is like in their original goofy era. And then can we talk about Legend ZA for a second?
Pokemon
The Nintendo
Legends
Switch
ZA.
2 edition? You can Like, it looks very bland back here in the mountains and everything, but the render distance.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is
it's so smooth,
scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but
it's so smooth!
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I mean, again, for a Game Freak game, it could be worse
as well.
But if they had taken more time to actually put the game... Wait, are the trees moving? The trees are moving. That's a start.
2. You can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
It looks so good.
The Nintendo...
It looks much better on the Switch too. I'll give it that. But I think this is the point of the video where I would have stopped watching. If I had known in hindsight what the rest of... Oh, maybe Bravely Default. Bravely Default kept me in. Yeah. Whatever. Show me the next thing. Show me the next thing.
It's coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's great or whatever. Because I saw Square Enix and then I saw this. I thought this was what's her name? Garnet. For some reason, I wasn't even really thinking about any of their other titles. I was thinking for some reason this was going to be the first time that Square was going to show us a Final Fantasy IX remake, because I had just seen an article about it and it was
never fades. It's reborn.
But Bravely Default is going to be awesome.
Bravely Default return.
Yeah, and it's got that they're not. It's a remaster too. It's not even really a remake. It's
remastered in high definition.
Yeah, HD remaster. Wow.
Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Gangy. Welcome.
With upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames.
Okay. So now we have Bravely Default 1 and 2 on the Switch. Is Bravely Second, I think that's what it's called. What's the name of the game? All right. And then, of course, Hyrule Warriors. I have really tried getting into the Hyrule Warriors games. I've just never really been big. What game is this? We're watching the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. We're just going over some stuff that they showed in the Direct, talking about the things that I'm hyped about, the things that I'm not so hyped about. Like, for example, the fact that you can't use an original micro SD card on... You have to use a micro express, and a micro SD express on the new Switch, and you can't use an original one. There's definitely some ups and downs, for sure. Yeah, it's a problem, because I just bought a 1 terabyte micro SD card for my original Switch, and I'm gonna have to go out and buy another 1 terabyte because, again, the problem with them now adding 256 gigabytes.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256.
Yeah. So the problem with them adding 256 gigabytes of storage space to the Switch 2 is that game sizes are going to get larger.
That of Nintendo Switch.
Like, this is a visual representation, but like, look at this is supposed to simulate what the storage size looks like for a specific game. There's some smaller ones, there's some thicker ones. File sizes are going to get larger with new games. It's going to take 12 gigabytes to install Smash Ultimate on the Switch 2. And then you're going to lose all that storage space here. But yeah, and then they're adding Final Fantasy VII Remake to the Switch 2. I wasn't really expecting Rebirth on the Switch 2 because Rebirth uses PS5 hardware and Remake was PS4. And then they got a PS5 upgrade. But it makes more sense.
Open world action adventure RPG set in...
I'm kind of worried about Cyberpunk. if I'm being honest, because Cyberpunk couldn't even run on a PS4 when it first came out. So
本作はミッ
it
ドが
looks
脱出ま
good.
でを描いた
If this is footage from the Switch 2,
3部作
this
シリー
looks
ズの
fine.
1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て
I'm not worried
再創
about
作され
this.
た新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
I also didn't notice. Yeah, Silk Song. Everybody was wondering about Silk Song. But this is also Cyberpunk is on the Nintendo. Yes, it's going to be on the new one. It's not on the original one already, but Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be on the Switch too. Pray for us. Yeah, everybody was wondering about Silk Song. Here it is. But at this point in the live stream, it froze for literally everybody. And chat was blowing up trying to figure out what was happening. So many people probably didn't even see this part. That's crazy. And then we got a new FromSoft game, The Duskbloods. New Kirby game. And a new Donkey Kong game. Where do they show the title? Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've been living under a rock and never knew there's going to be a new Nintendo. Really? You didn't know that? I mean, that's okay. That's okay. The Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me see. They showed, yeah, here it is. Coming out June 5th. So, they talked about literally everything. You're kind of in the tail end of the stream. I'm actually about to end it pretty soon. But this is what the new boxes look like. I wish I still had my original Nintendo Switch box so that I could show a comparison, but it was longer. And then the new ones are like just small squares. It does look really clean. I really like the new dock and the curves. This one's going to come with Mario Kart World, which is the new Mario Kart game that they showed at the beginning here. You can grind on rails now?
Let's go!
The roster of 24 characters. It's a new Mario Kart, yep. Because the last one we got was Mario Kart 8 way back in 2014 with the Wii U. And then they came out with the 8 Deluxe on the Switch. But this is Mario Kart World, which is supposed to be Mario Kart 9 technically. The Wii was definitely a vibe. I agree. Hold on, let me fix this chat box. Because it's going to start covering me pretty soon. How do I shrink? I don't think that's necessarily what I wanted to do. But yeah, that's Mario Kart World. I like it. It's definitely going to be a fun game for sure. As a matter of fact, instead of doing it that way, chat will just go above me. That'll work. Okay. But yeah, there was a lot of new features that they showed. Definitely a lot of ups and downs about the new console. a lot of cash grabby stuff. But all in all, I'm very excited for it. Very excited to see the Switch 2 coming out June 5th. They did not show a price or like pre-order dates. There's supposed to be a website going up later today, Nintendo. I don't think they have a website up for it just yet. How to buy. Check back soon for retailer available. God. Dude, let me pre-order. It's gonna be like 300. So yeah, that's what the original Switch was, in the 300 ballpark. I'm thinking it's gonna be. Initially, I thought it was gonna be $4.99, just because like there's just something about it. There's something about it and the way that like video games are nowadays. But $3.99 seems to be more reasonable. I think $3.99 is more reasonable for a price for a Switch 2. Let me click it. Let me click it. So frustrated. When will I receive? Orders will be shipped after purchase. That's a lie. If I pre-order it, it won't be shipped immediately after purchase. Okay, I'm very excited. I am very excited. The Joy-Cons are magnetic now. Now I would only go back to go to my friend's house to play the Wii. I would go to my friend's house to play the Wii. Yeah, I mean, I miss the Wii. I still own a Wii. But like, the Switch Joy-Cons, they slip off and they click back on. But like, the new ones, they, you know? Learn more about this game. Yeah, it's gonna be, it looks so good. You can grind on rails and a bigger screen. It's got 1080 4K, 1080 docked 4K TV mode support. I mean, not docked, 1080 handheld 4K docked support. It looks so smooth. You can charge it while it's. It looks so smooth, dude. And then you can use the controllers as a mouse. Like, ah. I wonder how much this camera is gonna be. I feel like Nintendo's probably gonna. They're probably gonna price it at like $50. I want it now as well. I'm right there with you. I want it now. This worries me. This also pisses me off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and there's gonna be like enhanced versions of new game or like older games. So Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are getting enhanced versions where they're supposed to look better, but I genuinely didn't see a difference. I want a side by side like this. Like with HDR on and HDR off, this is a side by side of Mario Kart World, but like I can see the difference here. When they showed off the, where's it at? They showed off the enhanced versions of, was it earlier in the video? Okay, that's game chat. Where did they talk about enhanced versions of, am I tripping? I'm going crazy. No, because I know that they did, and I'm not crazy. Okay, yeah, alright. Is it just me, or do I like them older ones than new ones?
Please look forward to a new Mario Party.
It kind of just depends on who you are as a person.
Let's continue presenting some
I
more
miss the
Nintendo
3DS,
Switch 2
but
edition games.
when you look at the power, the things that newer consoles can do, like
Nintendo
how
Switch 2
newer
editions
games
of
run.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced
Yeah, see, apparently this is enhanced resolution and frame rate, but
resolution and frame rate.
I would need to see a side by side of the original version and the Nintendo Switch 2 version. 3DS was fun. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of games really utilized the 3D feature, so it kind of was just a DS that you could play 3D games on. Metroid has a Switch 2 edition. Just games that look smoother on the Switch 2 than they would on the Switch 1. They're bringing Elden Ring to the Switch. Switch 2 is going to get Elden Ring. That's a weird one. No, there's no new Zelda. That was Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, unless you've also been living under a rock and didn't know that Tears of the Kingdom was a thing, because I think that game came out in 23. And then Breath of the Wild is a 2017 game. Yeah. Yeah. But again, if this is Switch 2 gameplay, I'm not really worried. It looks good. It looks good. I'm not too worried about gameplay on the Switch 2. But then again, they could kind of just be pulling screenshots and stuff from other trailers. There it is. We have a release date. The Nintendo Switch 2. June 5th. No price. Not yet. No pre-orders, but I'm going to be looking out for it for sure. So excited. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I really had to say. I might post this stream to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to that if you want. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers over on my YouTube channel. And we're kind of just starting the streaming journey here on Twitch. So, I mean, up to you. What is it? It's the same as my Twitch handle. At least I'm pretty sure. Yep. Twitch and YouTube are the same handle. So I focus more on YouTube than I do on Twitch. I try to stream more often, but it doesn't always happen that way. But I do post more consistently over on YouTube. So but I will be back streaming again here soon. I don't know when. Don't hold it against me if I don't stream soon, but here it is. Oh, hold on. I don't even have a wait. I got to get my game music playing. All right. That is it for the stream. Thank you for joining. As always, stay safe out there. Take it easy. And a big body out.